Hey, Daniel, you're back already.
Yeah, just got home. It's been a long day.
Really? What time did you start work?
I started at 7 this morning.
7? That's early.
Yeah, I usually wake up at 5:30.
5:30? Why so early?
I need to get ready and check my delivery list before I leave.
How many deliveries do you usually have?
It depends on the day. Sometimes 20, sometimes 40 or more. 40? That's a lot. It can be. I spend most of the day driving around.
Do you get a proper lunch break?
Not always. I usually stop somewhere for about 30 minutes.
That sounds tiring.
It is, especially when the weather's bad.
What do you do when it rains?
I still have to deliver the parcels. Even in heavy rain? Yep, the customers are waiting. Fair enough. What about you? What time did you get up today? Around 8. 8? That's a nice start to the day. It depends. I had my first lecture at 10 today. Lucky you. Sometimes I have an 8 o'clock lecture. Then you have to get up early too. Exactly. I hate those mornings. What do you do when you wake up? I check my phone first. Of course you do. Then I shower, get dressed, and have breakfast. What do you usually have? Cereal or toast. Sometimes I just have a banana. That's not much. I know. I'm usually in a hurry. What time do you leave for college? Around 9:15. How do you get there? I usually cycle. It takes about 20 minutes. That's good exercise. Yeah, and I don't have to wait for a bus. What do you study? Business management. Do you enjoy it? Most of the time. Some subjects are pretty difficult. What time do your classes finish? Usually around 4. And then you come home? Not always. Sometimes I stay at the library. Why? I have assignments and reading to do. Ah, so you're still working after college. Exactly. That's the difficult part. I understand. Work doesn't really stop for me either. What time do you normally finish? Around 5 or 6, depending on the number of deliveries. So you can finish at different times. Yes, some days I'm home by 5. Other days it's closer to 7. That's a long day. It can be. What do you do when you get home? First, I take off my work shoes and have a shower. Same. After a long day, a shower feels amazing. Exactly. Then what? I have dinner with my family and relax. Do you watch TV? Sometimes, or I sit in the garden if the weather's nice. That sounds relaxing. What about you? I usually make something simple for dinner. You cook? Sometimes. I can make pasta, eggs, and a few other things. So you're still learning. Definitely. What time do you go to bed? Around midnight. Midnight? That's late. I know. What about you? I'm usually in bed by 10:30. That's because you get up at 5:30. Exactly. Our daily routines are completely different. They are. You have classes and assignments. I have deliveries and traffic. And you start much earlier than me. But you probably study late at night. True. So who's more tired? I think it's a tie. Fair enough. Anyway, I'm going to make some tea. Good idea. I'm going to have a shower. Have a good evening, Daniel. You too, Liam. Good luck with your studies. Thanks. See you tomorrow. See ya.
Good morning, Margaret. Morning, Sophie. You're in a hurry today. I am. I nearly missed my bus. What time did you get up? About 7. 7? That's quite late. For you, maybe. I was up at 5:30. 5:30? What do you do at that time? I make tea, open the curtains, and have a quiet breakfast. You really enjoy your mornings, don't you? I do. I don't have to rush anymore. That sounds nice. What do you do when you wake up? Honestly, I check my phone. First thing? Yes, I check my messages and emails. You shouldn't start your day with work emails. I know, but I can't help it. What do you have for breakfast? Usually cereal and coffee. Only cereal? Sometimes toast. It depends on how much time I have. And when do you leave home? Around 8:15. So you have to get ready quickly. Definitely. How do you get to work? I take the bus. How long does it take? About 40 minutes. That's quite a long journey. It is, especially when there's traffic. What time do you start work? 9 o'clock. And when do you finish? 5:30 usually. Usually? Sometimes I have to stay late. Do you enjoy your job? Yes, I do. It's busy, but I like my colleagues. That's important. What do you do after your morning walk? I go home and have a cup of tea. Another cup? Of course. How many cups do you drink a day? Maybe 4 or 5. 5? Don't worry, I drink plenty of water too. Good. After tea, I usually do some gardening. You enjoy gardening? Very much. I grow flowers and vegetables. That sounds lovely. Then I might go shopping or meet a friend for coffee. You have a very relaxed schedule. I do, but I also like to keep busy. What do you do in the afternoon? I might read, cook, or go for another walk. Another walk? Yes, I try to stay active. I should probably do more exercise. You should. I know. By the time I get home from work, I'm too tired. That's because you spend all day sitting at a desk. True. What do you do when you get home? I change my clothes, have some tea, and relax for a bit. Do you cook dinner? Sometimes, but I don't always have the energy. So what do you do? I order takeaway or make something very simple. Like what? Pasta. Pasta is my best friend. Mine too. What time do you have dinner? Around 6:30. That's early. I like eating early. I usually eat around 8. And what time do you go to bed? Around 11. That's late for me. What time do you go to bed? Around 10. You really like getting up early. I do. There's something peaceful about early mornings. Maybe I'll understand that when I retire. You might. For now, I have to catch my bus. Yes, you'd better hurry. It was lovely talking to you. You too, Sophie. Have a good day at work. Thanks. Enjoy your walk. I will. See you tomorrow. See you.
Hi, David. I haven't seen you out this morning.
Hi, Emma. I was working at home.
Already? What time did you start?
Around 9:30.
9:30? That's quite late.
I know. I usually wake up around 8.
8? I wake up at 6.
6? That's too early for me.
I have a lot to do in the morning.
What do you do first?
I make breakfast for my family.
Every morning?
Yes, then I clean the kitchen and get everyone ready for the day.
That sounds busy.
It is. After breakfast, I do the washing and tidy the house.
When do you get some time for yourself?
Usually around 10:30.
So that's when you come to the cafe?
Sometimes. It's nice to have a quiet cup of tea.
I understand that.
What about you? What do you do when you wake up?
First, I have a shower and make coffee.
No breakfast?
I usually eat something later.
You should have breakfast.
I know. I'm trying.
What time do you actually start working?
Around 9:30 or 10.
What do you work on?
I design logos, posters, websites, and other things for clients.
Do you work every day?
Monday to Friday, usually, but sometimes I work at weekends too.
So you don't have a fixed schedule.
Not really. That's one of the good things about freelancing.
And one of the difficult things too, I suppose.
Exactly. Sometimes I work for 4 hours, sometimes I work for 10.
Wow, that must be tiring.
It can be.
When do you take a break?
Usually around 11, I make another coffee and check my messages.
Another coffee.
Maybe 2 or 3 more.
That's a lot of coffee.
I know, it's a bad habit.
What do you do at lunchtime?
I usually make something quick.
Like what?
A sandwich, pasta, or sometimes soup.
Do you cook every day?
Not always. Sometimes I order food.
What about your afternoon?
I usually have online meetings with clients.
So you spend most of your day on the computer?
Pretty much.
I think I'd get bored.
I actually enjoy it.
What time do you finish?
Usually around 5 or 6.
Usually?
It depends on my deadlines.
Ah, deadlines. I know what those are like.
Do you?
Of course. Try getting 3 children ready for school at the same time.
Fair point.
What do you do after work?
I close my laptop and go for a walk.
That's a good idea.
I need to get away from the screen.
I understand. What do you do after your afternoon chores? I start preparing dinner.
What time do you usually have dinner?
Around 7.
That's earlier than me.
What time do you eat?
Around 8:30.
And when do you go to bed?
Around midnight.
Midnight? That's very late.
I know, I don't have to get up early.
But you still need enough sleep.
You're right.
Our routines are completely different.
Very different. You start early and stay busy all day.
And you start late and work when you want.
It sounds great when you say it like that.
Is it not?
Sometimes, but sometimes I miss having a clear working day.
And sometimes I wish I could work in my pajamas.
See, freelancing has some advantages.
Maybe we should swap for a day.
You can have my laptop.
And you can have my washing machine.
No thanks.
I thought so.
Anyway, I should get back to work.
And I should get home.
Have a good afternoon, Emma.
You too, David. And don't drink too much coffee.
I'll try.
See you later.
See ya.
Hey, Oliver.
You're home already? Yeah, Dad. I got home about 20 minutes ago. How was school? It was okay. We had a maths test today. Oh, really? How did it go? I think it went well.
That's good. What time did you get up this morning?
7 o'clock.
7? That's your usual time, isn't it?
Yep. What do you do first? I get dressed, brush my teeth, and make my bed.
You make your bed every morning?
Mom says I have to.
Good rule.
Then I have breakfast. What did you have today? Cereal and a banana. And then I packed my school bag and left home at 8. How do you get to school? I walk with my friend Noah. How long does it take? About 15 minutes. That's not too far. No, it's actually nice when the weather is good. What time does school start? 8:30. And when does it finish? 3:30. What do you do after school? I come home, have a snack, and relax for a little while. Then homework? Unfortunately. How much homework have you got today? Maths and English. That's not too bad. It is when you don't like maths. I know the feeling. What time did you get up this morning? 6:30. That's earlier than me. Yes, I need to get ready for work. What do you do in the morning? I have a shower, get dressed, and have breakfast. What do you eat? Usually toast and eggs. You always eat eggs. They're easy to make. True. I leave home at 8. How do you get to work? I drive. How long does it take? About 35 minutes if the traffic is good. And if the traffic is bad? About an hour. Ouch. Exactly. What time does your work start? 9 o'clock. And what do you do all day? I work on my computer, answer emails, attend meetings, and talk to clients. That sounds boring. Sometimes it is. What time do you have lunch? Around 1. Do you go home for lunch? No, I eat at work. What do you usually eat?
A sandwich or something from the cafe near my office. What time do you finish? Around 5:30. But you just got home now. Yes, the traffic was terrible today. So what do you do when you get home? I change my clothes, have some tea, and relax. Then Mum makes dinner. Usually, yes. What do you do after dinner? I might watch TV or read for a while. I usually play games after I finish my homework. How long do you play? Maybe an hour. Only an hour? Dad, I'm just asking. Okay, maybe an hour and a half. I knew it. What time do you go to bed? Around 10:30. That's early. Not when you have to get up at 6:30. I go to bed at 9:30 on school nights. That's a good habit. But at weekends, I stay up later. That's fine. Dad, our routines are really different. They are. You spend your day learning and playing with friends, and you spend your day working and sitting in traffic. Unfortunately, yes. I think I'd rather have my routine. Enjoy it while you can. I will. Now, have you started your homework? Not yet. Then you'd better get started. I knew you were going to say that. Of course. Fine, I'll do it now. Good luck. Thanks, Dad.
Hi, Robert. You're back from the farm already?
Hi, Sarah. Yes, I finished a little earlier today.
What time did you start this morning?
About 5 o'clock.
5. That's so early.
Farm work starts early. The animals don't wait for anyone.
That's true. What did you do first?
I fed the cows and chickens. Then I checked the crops.
Do you do that every morning?
Pretty much. It's part of my routine.
What time do you have breakfast?
Around 7.
And then you go back to the fields?
Yes, I usually work until midday.
What kind of work do you do?
It depends on the season. I might plant seeds, water the crops, or repair equipment.
So your work changes every day.
Exactly. That's one thing I like about farming.
What time do you have lunch?
Around 12:30.
Do you eat at home?
Usually. Sometimes I take lunch with me if I'm working far from the house.
What about your afternoon?
I go back to the fields after lunch and work until about 5.
That's a long day.
It is, but I enjoy being outside.
I think I'd prefer working indoors.
What time do you start your day?
I get up around 6:30.
That's early too.
Yes, I need time to get ready before school.
What do you do first?
I have a shower, get dressed, and have breakfast.
What do you eat?
Usually toast and fruit, sometimes porridge.
And then you go to school.
Yes, I leave home at 7:45.
How far is the school?
About 15 minutes by car.
What time does school start?
8:30.
What do you do before the students arrive?
I prepare my classroom, check my lesson plan, and write on the board.
Do you have much time to relax?
Not really.
Why not?
The students arrive, and then I'm busy until lunchtime.
What do you teach?
English, maths, reading, and science.
You teach all of those?
Yes, I'm a primary school teacher, so I teach different subjects.
That sounds challenging.
It can be, but it's also fun.
What time do you have lunch?
Around 12:30.
The same time as me.
Yes, but my lunch break is only about 30 minutes.
That's not very long.
It isn't. Sometimes I spend half of it helping a student.
What time does school finish?
Around 3:30.
Then you're finished for the day?
Not quite.
Oh?
I have to mark homework and prepare lessons for the next day.
So what time do you actually go home?
Usually around 4:30.
Ah, I see.
And what time do you finish completely?
Around 5, unless there's extra work.
What do you do when you get home?
I wash up, have some tea, and spend time with my family.
That sounds nice.
What about you?
I usually sit down for a while, then I start making dinner.
Do you cook every evening?
Almost.
What time do you have dinner?
Around 7.
That's about the same as me.
Yes. What time do you go to bed?
Around 9:30.
9:30?
Yes, I have to get up at 5.
That makes sense.
What about you?
Around 10:30.
So we both have early mornings.
Yes, but our days are completely different.
You spend your day with children.
And I spend mine with animals and crops.
Exactly.
Which job do you think is harder?
Yours is probably harder mentally.
And yours is harder physically.
That's fair.
I don't think I could work on a farm.
And I don't think I could control a classroom full of children.
It's not always easy.
Neither is farming.
I suppose every job has its challenges.
Very true.
Anyway, I'd better get inside. I still have tomorrow's lessons to prepare.
And I need to check the animals one more time.
Even now?
Yep, they don't take the evening off.
Good luck, Robert.
Thanks, Sarah. Have a good evening.
You too. See you tomorrow.
See you.